Partners?
What's up?
How are you?
Happy Wednesday. You have a
day-
Valentine's hangover?
Oh, you mean a sugar hangover?
Yeah, that too.
I got a cookie cake
Ooh.
for Valentine's Day.
Nice.
A whole cookie cake. He was like, I was going to get the small, but then I know you, so I got the full size. And I'm
Well,
like, thank you.
did you eat it all?
No.
I was feeling
Not
like
yet.
maybe you could have shared a little bit of that with
I should have brought it
with the team.
because I do have it sitting at home.
She could have,
You know.
but then we had champagne and chocolates without her
And
yesterday.
you sent me the
This-
pictures.
This is true.
Did you save me some of that?
No.
Interesting.
But we didn't get the large, though.
Interesting. All right.
We get the small.
Let's see how it is.
So, well, I hope you're not having a Valentine's hangover, folks. Welcome in here to the Weather Channel. We're going to run through some weather for you. We got some impactful stuff that's going on, East Coast and West Coast.
Heck yeah, we do. We've got western storms, one after another. We've got another winter storm affecting parts of the Northeast, really New England.
Yeah.
Maine. Can we even see Maine anymore? I think the whole state is just covered with feet of snow.
Buried, right? As some of the biggest snows you've had in the last couple of years. Now, as 2015 was an epic year in Maine, this one is rivaling that in many regards. So
Yeah,
we got
actually-
like 30 inches of snow on the ground right now.
Alberta's asking, hi from Vermont, is the snow going to end soon?
Vermont, you're one of those places too. In fact, I was just looking at we do these interesting graphics each day where we forecast the snowiest places in America each day. Burlington, Vermont will be the snowiest place in America tomorrow.
There you have it.
there
So
you have it.
not yet, Alberta, not yet. It
No.
won't stop snowing just yet.
Keep sending your questions, by the way, in the comment section here. Go ahead and keep throwing them at us, and we'll do our best to answer as many questions
I'm going
as
to
you have.
monitor them on this giant device.
That is a giant iPad.
What is this, an iPad?
It's
Yes,
the
this is
iPad
the iPad Pro, because here at the Weather Channel, we are pros.
It's the iPad. I forgot my glasses, so I need
How is your
I
site
need the
these
big
days?
text. Huh?
Good. Your site's good these days? Doesn't matter
I do
today.
find myself playing this game a little bit more often.
Wait
So.
till you get to be my age.
Yeah, it
All right,
happens.
so let's go through the
Yeah,
weather,
let's
show
jump
you
in.
what's going on, so you can get a real good take. First things first, severe weather across Florida today. We've got this basically a front sliding down through Florida, and then right here we've got one location where we have a severe thunderstorm warning for us. This is just outside of Orlando, so you take you right down into that guy right there, just to south of Deltona here. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning this afternoon, so just be aware that hail could be an issue with some of
that's
these
what I'm
storms.
thinking, too.
Look at the hail tracker that's popped in there,
Let's take a peek at that.
and obviously we're going to have
Let's
to
take another peek at that.
That's not one of your hail tracker does not want to pop in a number there for you, unfortunately.
There you go.
There you go. Inch and a half.
Yeah, that's
Inch and a half
respectable.
hail.
That's
So you
severe
only
hail.
need, you only need 1 inch diameter hail for to get a severe thunderstorm warning. So right now, 1.5 inches or so. So obviously this is the reason we have the warnings. Now, not all the storms are going to be that intense as we go through the remainder of the day. But notice here that through central Florida, we will have some problems. That storm pushing off to the east right now. Again, it's Lake and Volusia County until 5:30 this evening.
All right, so other big story is, of course, the California storms, and one after another. We've been really happy to see the rain and the snow, but at this point, it's getting to be overload.
Right. You know, it was last year was the year we thought we were going to get all the storms with El Nino. That came and went with not so much as a spit, it seemed like. Now, this year, it's been nothing but storm after storm. And take a look at this. So late in the week, we're going to get a parade of storms that come in. Here's the first one, and this big slug of moisture comes in with this cold front, deep moist flow, hits us in Northern California, does hit us in Southern California, but it's likely going to be the second or even the third storm that really does number on us in Southern California.
Yeah, look at that.
That's the forecast through Sunday. Yes, there'll be spots here, maybe north side of L.A. up toward Oxnard. 5 to 8 inches of rain is coming. Think about all the burn scars that we have here, the issues we could have with mudslides and landslides in Southern California.
Yeah, I mean, incredible stuff to see totals of a half foot of rain maybe around Southern California.
Yeah,
This is it.
It's not every day we get a forecast like this for sure, but this may end up taking the entire state. Now, there's a 1% of the state of California in severe drought or extreme drought, excuse me, still. I think that may be totally obliterated with this next round of
Especially
rain
when you
that
look at a
comes
4-day
in.
like this.
4 days in a row where we have showers in the forecast in SoCal. So be prepared for this. There'll be days also, especially Friday into Saturday, where it get very windy too. So watch for you know, our trees could be coming down. If we get any opportunities where we've got a saturated ground and some wind, those root systems become compromised and the wind topples them over.
Yeah, but there's your rain stats. It looks like 10 o'clock on Friday. So Friday night, really Friday afternoon into the early overnight hours, that's when we anticipate some of the heaviest rain to roll into parts of Southern California, around the Los Angeles area.
You just kind of look at the time frame here, really. 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. There's some really heavy rain in that 12-hour period, and so it looks like maybe overnight Friday is when we run into some serious issues.
Yeah, so keep that in mind. You know, if you live on these hillsides where mudslides could be an issue, landslides will, of course, be a concern, too. There's 3-4 inch totals right around Los Angeles. You get into the northeast side of town, or northwest side of town, rather, and it's 5-inch totals up towards Oxnard. 6 inches of rain possible through Sunday.
Yeah, I think the 5, the 405, they'll all be a mess. 10, 15, the 101, these are probably going to be interstates you're wanting to avoid. In fact, I believe it was earlier this winter where we had some mudslides over the 101. So obviously there'll be problems out there. Just be ready for issues that may end up coming your way here in Southern California. Not to mention how much rain we'll get in Northern California. And we know the issues we've had there, the spillway that was damaged, and they're trying to release water to maintain proper reservoir levels in some places.
Yeah, it's been a situation over the past few days that they've been watching and working on very, very carefully. You know, a lot of people are actually asking about when will it warm up? Are we going to get snow in places like Kentucky? Are we going to warm is really the key. So anybody saying when's it going to warm up? Soon is the answer, really, no matter where you are. And you know, people are saying, what about southern Maryland snow? Are we going to get
snow in New
Kentucky
Jersey?
Snow? Are we going to get New Jersey snow? And it's not happening.
Well, our winter storm Pluto is mostly a northern New England event. Even a place like Boston, we're on the edge whether or not we're going to get any significant snow out of this or not. It looks like New York and Newark are completely out of the heavy snow, but there are a look at some of your winter storm watches and warnings out there, and notice just north side of Boston,
just edging in.
Extreme northeast Massachusetts, you've got a winter storm watch, but Syracuse, upstate New York, and then through New England, this is where we have the most likely areas to get the heavier snow. And some of this here, by the way, will be snow that comes off the lakes, and not necessarily winter storm Pluto.
May I recommend Bangor or Caribou, Maine for all your snow needs?
Yes, you may.
If you want the snow, that's really where you've got to go. Here's a look at the forecast moving through the rest of today and into tonight. Notice that snow really begins to kick in earnest, even into places like Boston as we head through the overnight and early morning hours of your Thursday.
All right, so heads up. I mean, it's likely going to be like Manchester, Concord, Portland, Augusta, Bangor. That's really the sweet spot for some of the heavy snow here. And look, we've got some spots here where the darkest purple is shaded in on this map where you could be looking at upwards of a foot of snow. For places like Portland, I mean, you're rivaling your all-time snowiest weeks that the city's ever had. Now, this past 7 days already ranks as number 2, I believe, all time. So if we get a few more inches, if we get a solid foot of snow, we're going to be really close to our all-time snowiest week we've ever had.
And we're going to talk a lot about that in our show coming up.
We will. We're going to break down all the numbers for you and all the stats on Weather Underground tonight at 6 o'clock. So if you can tune in for that, we've got some really interesting ways to describe the snow in New England this month, that's for sure.
Yeah, so make sure you tune in. We've got, what, an hour to go? Just about an hour to go. So eat your dinner. Then sit down on your couch, get your phone, text us your questions or tweet us your questions, and we'll have Tom Mizzle along too. What do you say?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good show tonight. A couple of other good topics for you this evening: the heat and what that means for allergies and early trees that are blooming now. So I know a lot of you interested in that. Pollen's been up, hasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
And so have the tissue purchases.
I've been sneezing like every day on Weather Underground. It should be turning into a thing.
It should just
How many times am I going to sneeze on Weather Underground?
Instead of the pollen meter, it should be the Alex sneeze meter.
Exactly. We can pretty much use it.
You actually have been, though.
I know. I've been sneezing at least once every night. Every night.
Well, if you're like Alex,
tonight.
You're going to want to tune in tonight. Yeah. We'll see you tonight, 6 to 8 Eastern on the Weather Channel. For now, have a good day.
Bye.